Welcome to the Garnet B. Rickard Recreation Complex, home of the Clinton Toros, and some Sunday afternoon action for the under 11 AAA Clinton Toros as they're going to face off against a very tough task in the Quinte Red Devils, who they've yet to beat this year, but now it's a new year, and we're ready for some more hockey for the under 11 AAA Toros. Came up with a tie in their final game of 2023 against Whippy. Patrick Watson will get the start and goal for the Toros, and Grunewald will be at the other end here for Quinte. And Toros looking for the first shot, as that was this pitcher losing that. Here comes the chance to keep this in. Keep it alive, back to the corner for Anthony Risbridger. Risbridger trying to get away from Strawn in the corner, taken away here by Quinte. That pass is up through center. They got Elric going to the front as well, and that pass for Elric is going to be in his feet, and he couldn't shoot it. Toros get the loose puck and move it up through center. Trying to get around Norton as Norton goes back in his own end. So that's Brown with the puck. Brown with a pass, picked off there from center. Here comes the chance, but good regroup there by Norton to sweep it away. That leads to a chance back up the other way now. You can't. Going to his backhand, that went wide as that hit a stick and went in wide of the net. Kept alive here by Quinte's Norton in the right corner. Trying to keep that alive. Toros are digging away at it to try and get it out of the zone. Back in behind the net, one Corley or Oliver Hodgins behind the net to get that puck. Hodgins will fire it around to try and get it out. It got kept in though from the line. Backhanded behind the net. Gavin Laton is back there to scoop that one up, to try and get it out of his own zone. Toros with that loose puck up through center. There was a pass for Poposky, now picks that up and dumps it in. Right off to the corner behind the net. That's Brown from behind the goal. He's going to take a hit by Ben Williams. And Poposky's trying to help as well. Rudnicki sitting up in front. Poposky getting away from the checker behind the goal, getting some help. Now with Rudnicki. Ben Williams sitting up in front of the net, waiting for a pass. But he's getting tied up here by Smith. From behind the goal, the Toros are in a battle, taken away by Brown. That pass is up here for Reed, and here comes Quinte back up the other way. Number 91 trying to make his way through. It's off to the side, trying to shoot this from the face-off circle. It goes back down low. That's Oliver Hodgins over here in the corner, trying to get that puck out. Here comes a quick shot from the line. It's redirected and in wide of the net, in behind the goal. Toros trying to get that puck out of their own end, but not going to happen. Kept in again by Quinte, and that shot is stopped by Patrick Watson and cleared off to the side and dumped down the ice. And we'll get our first stoppage as that is going to go for icing. BB is going to take this draw here for Quinte now. He had a couple of goals in the last time these two teams played at Darlington. This is another chance here to clear this out of their own end. Here comes a pass over here to the side through center ice. Trying to get around two. He's got Osborne going as well. The shot is stopped by Grunewald. It's still loose. Osborne trying to find it. And so was Courtney as he was down on the ice. Back to the line. Not going to shoot. Good job to push it down low. Set up in front. Taken away by BB as he comes up here with Tucker. BB's pass is over here to the side. As they're trying to bring this in, he's getting right to the front. Stopped there by Patrick Watson with a big key save. His first here of the game, his first key save to keep this at 0-0. Now the faceoff comes off into the right of Watson. From behind the net. Toros trying to take that away from behind the goal with Ben Christensen. Christensen with a pass over here to the side. He's got to reach after this loose puck and get to it. It's right in front. Stopped by Grunewald. Rebound. They score! From the side of the net, Corley is able to poke it in from the side of the goal, and the Toros have jumped up first at 1-0. Grunewald made the initial stop on the rush, but it squeaked right to the side, right to Corley, who had a tap in right at the side of the goal to make it 1-0. And now Christensen tried to stick to his man. Off the board, they try and get this up here. Coming up through center, he's Guarded well by Thompson. Taken away by Elric, though. Elric with that loose puck from center. He comes in. Elric going to try and get around the defense with a shot. Stop. Rebound from the side. Is kicked aside there by Watson. Kept alive here as they keep it in the zone for Quinte. Trying to get it back to the line. Here's a shot. That gets knocked down. Elric will go off to the left side. Thompson trying to keep it in. Can't do it. From their own end, he gets tipped into the zone, but Thompson would have been offside. From their own end, it gets over here to the side. Looking for a pass up through center over Risbridger as they try and make this pass for Elric. He brings it in. Elric looking to shoot it. Fanned on it. And here comes another chance off to the left corner. Taken away here by Christensen behind the net. Not out. That is going to come out. It went over the stick of Strohan at the line. And now dumped right back into the Toros end. Here comes another chance with a pass over here to the side. Looking to move this over here. It gets tipped off, knocked out by Reed. Coming up through center they come. He comes up over the blue line, but he's going to get knocked off the puck. Reed couldn't get it. Here comes Brown coming in from the line with some nice moves. Finally going to get stripped off of him. But Quinte keep it alive, though, as they steal the puck in the offensive end. Right in front of the net, only a Toro there to take it away. Skating this through center now. He's going to take this all the way to the goal. It's Rednicki. Stopped there by Grunewald. Another chance to clear it is Brown. Off the boards from behind the net. Got it over there for Smith. He was guarded, so gets it back over here for Brown. Reed over here to the other side. A nice stretch pass as they bring it in. Couldn't get around the defender. Norton was in behind to try and flip this behind the net. Norton again is going to set this up in front, but it was in the feet of Reed. Trying to clear this out of the zone. Back in behind the net. Toros doing a good job. Not allowing a wraparound stop there by Patrick Watson with the left pad. Trying to get this out of their own end. It's going to get flipped, not out of the zone. Good job to keep that alive. Now it's here at center. Good job by Norton as he gets it over here to the side. Toros were off on a change, but they did it well and were able to stop them from reaching the offensive end as that puck goes up and out of play. BB again to take this draw. Just outside the blue line, wins it. Courtney tried to slap it in. It's in some feet there. And Gilchrist was able to put it in the zone. From behind the net. Toros get it with a pass here for Easton Osborne. Here comes another chance to try and get it out of their own end. That's not going to work. Here comes a chance. A shot. That misses the mark and over the blocker hand of Watson. That leads to a Toros chance back up the other way with 3. That passes over here to the side and Osborne trying to get around Courtney in the corner. Osborne has to get around a couple of defenders, and that's BB. He got some help with Hoare to try and get the puck free away from BB. Good job here by Osborne in the corner. Taken away here again by BB. That pass was up through the center over here to the side for Tucker. Tucker is guarded well by 16 Wayne. That shot got blocked as it went behind the net. In behind the goal. Trying to get this puck behind the goal. As Nathan Wayne tried to stick to his man in behind the net. Had not let him get free. Got some help with Hoare as they try and get it out. Thompson was at the line, but he's not going to keep it in. The Toros are going to skate it away through center. And one more man to beat, and that's Lawson. Gets it right to the front, stopped by Grunewald, and then closes up the pads to hold on to it. Christensen now to take this draw. Lost sight in the offensive end, around the boards. Andrews tried to get it out, and he could not do it. From their own end is Strohan. Strohan is going to skate with this puck out of his own end through center and then turn it over. That leads to Toros back up the other way, but Risbridger couldn't get around the defender. Making their way in, here's Elric. Elric with a shot right to the front, and that couldn't get tipped on the way in. Kept alive here by Quinte in the offensive end. Got a man to beat there in the corner, but he's right on him, trying to get that puck free, and they get it back to the line. There's a shot. Good block out in front, didn't reach Watson in the goal. They're trying to get this out of their own end. Here's a pass over here to the side. Trying to bring it in around two Quinte defenders, but good job here by Ladolf to knock it off the puck. Turn over to Elric, and Elric tried to go with it now. Elric, his pass for Thompson was out of his reach, tipped back into the Quinte end. From their own zone now is Norton as he tips it to himself. Norton will bring it in. Norton's shot is on net, blocked away there by Patrick Watson. It's right at the side. Toros trying to get it out of their own end. Here comes a chance to skate up with two the other way in a pass. They're bringing it up over the line with Poposky, and Poposky's drop pass was out of the reach. Trying to keep this alive again was Williams. But here comes Norton now with two back the other way. Norton's past the side, and they score from the side of the net. It gets ripped in from the side of the goal, and we're tied at 1. Number 91, Nelson, the captain for Quinte, gets the goal as he took the pass and went short side on Watson. Brown over here for Nelson again. 20 seconds left. Nelson with a good drop pass as they try and get around a couple of defenders. It goes back to the line. Shot through a screen area. Kicked aside there with the stick of Watson. Trying to get this out of their own end. It's pass up in front. Toros trying to get to this loose puck. Looking for the final shot of the period. It's going to go down the ice, right into Grunewald. That won't count as an initial stop as the buzzer went first. We're at a 1-1 game. Corley struck early, but Nelson struck late, and we go to the second period tied at 1. Here we go to start off period number 2 with Andrew Hoare taking the draw and wins it cleanly. Damian Anderson with a lead pass. That lays to Blake Jeans, trying to get around the defender as Jeans is off to the corner. Try to set it up in front. He had Osborne waiting for a pass to get taken away. Back up through center. It's Quinte trying to get that puck out. It got knocked down though by Osborne as he tried to put it back in the zone. Osborne's going to race after his own dump in. In that right corner, he got taken off his feet. Quinte come back with the puck. One man to beat, and he'll get around him. Now he's getting another man to beat, and that's Blake Jeans, and he gets around him as well. And that's Nelson's goal as he's able to power his way past the defense and then tuck it in to make it 2-1. Face-off at center is between Christensen and BB. Here comes a chance for Quinte with a pass here for Gilchrist. Gilchrist's pass. Good job by BB to kick it to his stick. BB shot! Just wide of the mark. Corley will get this out. Trying to get that puck with a backhand. He gets it up through center. Trying to get up here with Christensen and Risbridger. And Christensen's shot is blocked. Here comes another chance for BB back up the other way. BB's going to bring it in now to lead the rush. It'll get pushed off to the corner behind the net. Here's Gilchrist now. Gilchrist looks up in front with a pass shot. Stopped there by Patrick Watson in front. It's still loose there, and Watson is going to get a glove hand on it to get a whistle. Face-off was off to the left now of Watson. Here comes a chance to throw it up in front. It goes over the stick, and another chance here to skate after it for Risbridger. Risbridger will clear it away. That pass for Crowley was past him. And Quinte get the puck. That's Tucker trying to bring it in. No, that was Courtney trying to get to the puck. But we're getting a penalty. No, just a hand pass. So that's what we're going to get the stoppage in play for. Get another face-off just outside of the Quinte blue line. Face-off to be taken by Rudnicki here in front of his bench area. Racing after this puck to bring it in is Oliver Hodgins. Hodgins pushes that back in behind the net. First one to go behind the goal as they went for the hit in behind the net. Here comes a pass over here to the side. He's trying to get around a couple of defenders. As that's Andrews. Andrews trying to shoot it. Some nice moves. Takes this behind the net. Andrews back to the line. That's Strawn with it. Strawn puts it back behind the net again for Andrews, who slaps it around the side, and Elric tries to get there before Poposky is. That comes free. It's behind the net. Gonna look up in front. Good spin move by Elric. Elric trying to get away. He gets taken down. Another chance for Hodgins to get it out, and he'll flip it away. Back from their own end goes Thompson after it. Pass to Gavin Laton as it goes back in the zone. Looking to find a way to drop it back. Laton is going after it in the corner to try and flip it past Elric. Back in behind the net. That's going to be Oliver Hodgins stripping it up. Hodgins is going to skate this away through center and try and get free. Gets it over here to the side. Here comes a quick shot that gets blocked up in front. It's still loose to try and keep it alive. Andrews with a nice tip as they try and bring this in. But he's guarded well there by Osborne from their own end. Anderson to Benny Williams. Williams over here to the side. That finds Ben Rudnicki. Rudnicki shot! Just high and wide over the mark and over the glove hand of Grunewald. From the left-hand side now. It's Quinte coming up with that loose puck as they bring it in. That pass is coming up over the line for Norton with a shot. Stopped there by Watson, but the rebound is lying there. And Nelson couldn't get his stick on it. Here comes another chance now for the Toros to get it out. It's a pass over here for Blake Jeans. Jeans tries to make his way through around the defender. Slapped around the boards. Chance to get this out, and that passes over here to the side. Sliding back into the Toros end. Hard around the boards by Anderson for Blake Jeans. Got to tip it past Norton, who held it in here. Blake Jeans is in a battle against Reed, who came out with it. Nelson tried to get it and flips it in deep. Toros use the boards to get that out. Jack comes out through center, and Brown just dumps it right back in. From behind the net. Toros are going to scoop that up as they try and go with it. Pass over here for Blake Jeans. He gets knocked down by Nelson. That leads to a chance here for Quinte. They're going to shoot that puck, and that gets over the stick. Back to the line. That's a shot by Brown to the front of the net, tipped in wide. Over here to the side is Tucker now. Tucker behind the net. Nelson has control of it. Trying to walk out after a couple of moves. Sets it up. Slide area. Fired it wide past the blocker hand. Smith in the corner against Blake Jeans. Trying to find a lane to get it out. Couple whacks away at it by Wayne as they try and get it down. They will send it down the ice, and it's going to have enough to go for icing. PB now to take this draw, wins it. Fired in by Courtney behind the net. Toros will get that around the boards. There's Gilchrist right here. Gilchrist putting it in behind. Taken away there behind the net by Griffin. Couldn't get it up in front. Here's Gilchrist now spinning away from Christensen to set it up from the side. From behind the goal, they're trying to jam it in from behind the net. That gets taken away and cleared out. Risbridger couldn't get to it as that goes around the corner. Corley trying to get this out. He does. That leads to a pass for Anthony Risbridger now. Risbridger bringing it up. Risbridger had a couple men to beat as he got tangled up before he reached the face-off circle. Back to line for Ben Griffin with a shot. That doesn't make it through the net. Another chance to throw this up in front. Skating this one away. He's going to get around a couple of defenders here as BB thrown to the goal and just out of the reach. Coming over here to this side is Rudnicki. There's a pass for Risbridger to try and get to it. Risbridger puts the brakes on in the left corner. Now it's Quinte with the pass up through center, taken away off the stick by Oliver Hodgins. Hodgins takes this back in his own end and gets it over here to the defensive partner as they get it out. Looking to bring it in up over the line. Couple of moves. In behind him was Rudnicki. Shot! Hit the crossbar and went in behind Grunewald. From behind the net. Trying to win this battle here in the corner. Rudnicki trying to stick to it behind the net. Rudnicki trying to win the battle down low. It's in behind the net. It's going to get taken away by Quinte, but not for long as it comes over here to the side. Back to line for Oliver Hodgins, and the shot went wide. It's off in the right corner now to try and dig that puck free. It goes back to the line for Gavin Laton. Laton set it up. Slot area shot. That goes wide on that mark. Trying to keep this alive in the left-hand side. Big hit there in the corner as they try and get it back to the line again for Rudnicki. But it's poked wide instead by Hodgins behind the goal. Trying to find that loose puck there on the left-hand side. Back to line for Oliver Hodgins. Hodgins gets free. Face-off circle. He's not going to shoot it. So he sets it up in front, and that pass is picked off. Here comes a chance back up the other way. Trying to get around a couple of defenders. He brings it in. Shot! And he scores. He beats Watson to the right pad side to make it 3-1. Face-off now from center be taken by Andrew Hoare. Here comes a chance to get this loose puck as Blake Jeans tried to put it in the zone. Poked him behind the net. Here comes a chance to skate away with it out of their own end. Big collision over there at the side. Toros keep it alive with Blake Jeans. From their own end, Anderson's going to dump this in. Right on goal, and it's an easy stop there for Grunewald as it comes around the other side. From behind their own net, he's going to keep it and put it around the boards. Here comes a chance for the pass. Taken away here by Wayne, who gets that away. Osborne through center. It was in a collision at the penalty box area as they try and dig that puck free. It's Quinte that comes free with it. Big pass by Thompson for Andrews. Andrews tries to make his way through, and he does. Andrews shot. Good stop by Watson. He got a shoulder on that from behind the net, and it's a glove hand pass. Face-off was won by Quinte. Ben Christensen getting after that loose puck. They get it over here to the side where they go for that pass. Over the stick of Risbridger and onto the tape of Quinte. Griffin from his own end. Griffin over here to the side. Gonna look to get this up through center. That goes over the stick. And back into the Quinte end. Christensen trying to win that battle behind the goal. Griffin tried to get to that loose puck there first, but it's Quinte that get it, and they bring it up over the blue line now. Shot, right pad stop, rebound! It just hovered over the stick, and Reed couldn't fire it. Toros get the loose puck with a lead pass. Trying to make his way through is Ben Williams through center. Dropped it off there to the side. He's going to walk right in. Backhand! Just high and wide and over the goal. Now we're getting a first penalty of the game for that hit in the corner. And the Toros will go to the first power play. Face-off is coming off now to the right of Grunewald as we start off this power play. Back to line for Gavin Laton. Laton a shot. It's not going to get through. It gets tipped off to the corner. From behind the net, coming around the boards, kept in here by Oliver Hodgins. Hodgins keeps control of it and looks to take a shot to the net. Hodgins again, back for Laton. Laton keeps it alive and pushes it off to the side. Laton again trying to keep control of it. Puts it over for Hodgins. Hodgins shot! Just wide of the mark. Coming around the boards here for Laton. Laton takes a shot at it. That gets stopped there by Grunewald and out down the ice. Right into Watson, who makes that save, and he's going to freeze it. Ledolf now to take this draw here for Quinte. It gets 1-0 by Andrew Hoare. Back here for Oliver Hodgins. Hodgins with a pass over here to the side. It's a lead pass for Blake Jeans that went over his stick. Another chance to dump this hard around the boards behind the net. One Hodgins after that. Oliver Hodgins over here to the side for Blake Jeans as he tried to get it up. Jeans' pass was out of the reach of Hoare, but onto the stick of Osborne. And Easton Osborne tried to make his way through and finally lost it before he could get through to the net. Taken away by Quinte as they dump this over the gloved hand of Oliver Hodgins, and he has to hustle back to get it with Ludolf on him. Here comes Hodgins bringing it in, but it's an offside. Face-off was off just outside of the blue line. 30 seconds left to go on the penalty. That goes down the ice and back to the corner. From behind the net, Andrews is going after the loose puck against Andrews. Here comes the backhand shot by Andrews on net and stopped by Watson in the crest area. Christensen now to take the draw here in front of us against Ledolf and wins it. The pass for Risbridger, he couldn't get it out. Another opportunity at it, couldn't get to that as it goes behind the net. Scooping it up there is Nathan Wayne. Wayne with a pass, it got broken up. Tried to go back there, behind him was Anderson. Risbridger over his stick at center. As he tries to tip this to himself, he'll race after that loose puck. in behind the goal. Trying to win that battle from behind the net, and Quinte take it away. Damian Anderson here from center gets it over here to the side. Gonna look for a pass. It gets broken up. Here comes a chance now to bring it in for Elric. Elric is right in. Stopped there by Patrick Watson. Trying to clear it out. Christensen trying to get to that loose puck here from center. Here comes a chance for Smith as Smith is off to the corner. Smith is in a battle over here at the side, taken away by Ladolf. Ladolf is spinning off the check and throws it up in front, kicked aside by Watson. Rebound, tipped on net. It's right up in the air, and Patrick Watson's got a hold of it. Face-off was off to the left of the goal. Shot on net, blocked away by Watson. Trying to find that loose puck, taken away by Rudnicki. As Rudnicki tries to start this out. Here's his backhand pass, is knocked down by Quinte in their own end. Trying to get to this loose puck here first. Around with a drop pass. That's Norton. Up in front. Quick shot. Stop. Rebound. It's also stopped there by Patrick Watson with a huge stop. With a glove hand save. And keeps us at 3-1 and keeps us within scoring distance here for the Toros. With 2:11 left to go in the second. That's a huge save right there in the goal for Patrick Watson. Keeping this at only a two-goal disadvantage for the Toros. Walking this out. Good job by Norton. Puts it behind the goal. Right in front. Norton shot. Good block on the way through. Still loose here from the side. Here's a shot that gets blocked on the way in as they hit the shin pad of Griffin. Trying to get this out. Over here to the side. As he brings it in, he's going to look for some room. Courtney shot. Stopped there by Watson. From behind, puts this around the boards, over the stick of Ben Williams. Off to the side from behind the net. Griffin uses the other side out of the reach of Svink as they try and find this loose puck. Good job by Rudnicki. Rudnicki tried to make his way through a couple of defenders. From behind the net, Quinte have control of it. They try and get it out, but Griffin was trying to be there at the end. Here comes another chance to go after that loose puck. Up over the line comes Nelson. As he brings it in, he's going to take one right to the front of the goal, and it gets blocked on the way through. Back to the blue line. Going to look to take a shot, and they score from the blue line. It was a shot by Lawson, I believe, that made it through to make it 4-1. That was a shot by Dawson from the line that made it into the back of the net. It's a hard shot that made it past the right pad of Watson as it goes behind the net for racing. Hoare's going to take this draw in the offensive end. Osborne tried to go after it. Here comes another chance for Quinte as they move it out. Trying to get around the defender of Laton. He takes one right to the front of the net. BB shot! Fired it just wide. From behind the goal. They tip this from behind the net. That's going to be a chance to pick this up here for Oliver Hodgins. Hodgins tried to make his way past Gilchrist as he leaves it in. Oliver Hodgins tried to start this himself and had it stripped away from him. Here comes another chance to get after that puck for Osborne and couldn't get to it. From their own end went Hoare to try and set up Osborne in the corner, but they take this from behind the net. And this gets over here to the side. 3 goals here in the second period has pushed Quinte to a 4-1 lead to start the third. Face-off was won there by Quinte as they skid out to this puck. Brought in by Ulrich as he brings his way in. Ulrich leads off this third period, back for Thompson, a shot, and that goes wide on that opportunity by Thompson. So the Toros get that loose puck and try and get it up. They get it up here for Corley to bring it in. Corley tries to cut right to the front of the net. It's in some feet area here. Risbridger can't get to it. Taken away by Thompson. As Thompson brings it in, tried to make his way around a couple of defenders and takes it off to the corner. Looks for the wraparound in front. Toros take that away with a pass over here to the side. Coming up through the neutral zone. He tried to break his way through. Taken down. That'll be a penalty. Coming here to Quinte. Grunewald gets back set in the Quinte goal. Face-off will be off to the left of the Quinte end. Trying to win that draw. It gets taken away by Norton as he takes it away and fires it around the boards and out. Pass Savink down the ice. Chase Griffin going after that to pick that back up in his own end. From behind the goal. Late pass is over here to the side. Trying to come up through center with a pass over here to the other end. Can't get around the defender. Stripped off him and fired down the ice. All the way back into the corner from behind the net. Got to race after this loose puck from behind his own goal now. Griffin will pick this up. Try and go for a pass over here to the side. That was against Gil Courtney. Here comes a chance to bring it in for Poposky. He loses it. Courtney with a chance to clear. Gets it up here for Norton, who now will dump this in. Right on goal. That'll get stopped there by Patrick Watson and steered aside for Griffin. Griffin trying to get it out of his own end. Poked it up there for Blake Jeans, but it went over his stick. From their own end. Gonna bring it up over the blue line and try and take one to the front of the net. Goes back to the line, taken away by Osborne, and they'll chip it away. That's Reed picking that up off the boards as they try and fire it in. Blake Jeans tried to go after this loose puck here at the side. Over here, that goes over the stick. Here comes another chance to come after this loose puck. And it's Osborne bringing it in. Osborne going to win around the defender of Brown. Takes it behind the net and looks for the wraparound up in front. Over the stick of Andrew Hoare and Nelson. A chance to clear, he does. Back up the other way with two for Quinte. And a shot that hits the post in behind Watson and stays out. Around the corner for Gavin Laton. Laton will start this from his own end. And now go for the pass through center for Osborne. Osborne bringing it in with a drop pass. Hoare shot. That goes wide and bounces up in front. Smith from behind. Coming around the side off the back end of the net. Brown will take this away with a chance to clear it out. Slapped out through center and down the ice back to the corner. Gavin Laton is coming back after this in his own end. As Laton tried to keep at that loose puck. He got taken down. Here comes another chance. Picked off in the slot area. And now he's on his own and scores. Picked off the pass and walked in all alone. Made no mistake by snapping it past Watson. 5-1 Quinte. Face-off is won here from center. Ladolf tried to go after that puck to poke it in. Taken away by Ben Christensen. Christensen tried to find an open lane to get through. He poked it too far ahead of him, and it went into Grunewald for the save. Christensen won that draw. Back to the blue line. A shot to the net. It's going to get tipped wide. Corley is going to pick up that puck. He overskated it behind the goal. They try and get to that loose puck behind the net now. In a battle. Corley and Christensen trying to get to the puck. Taken it away here by Elric. Over here to this side against Andrews. He's not going to get to the puck. Anderson tried to get after that loose puck here first. From behind the goal, the Toros will scoop that up and look for an open lane to get it out. It's right here and knocked down here from neutral zone. Walking it up through center. He tried to bring it in. Coming up over the blue line. A couple of defensemen to beat. That's Strawn with a shot. Stopped there by Grunewald. Another chance to clear it out here for Quinte. The pass was up here through center. Fired out. It's going to go down the ice, and it's going to go for icing. Face-off was off to the left now of Grunewald. Trying to win that draw. Norton with a chance to clear it. Got it up through center, and here they come with three Quinte defenders back up over the line. Trying to get it out. Here comes a chance back up the other way. Gonna skate it in over the blue line. Here comes the chance. Shot! Stopped by Grunewald. as he holds on to that shot by Poposky. Rudnicki now to take this draw. One by Quinte. Courtney takes this from behind the net and gets it over there to the side. Through center, he's going to scoop this up. Here comes the chance back up the other way, but lost control of the puck. They bring it in though. And that's let in by Rudnicki. Pass up in front. In behind him was Poposky, who couldn't get a shot at it. Taken away by Reed. Here comes Norton in the zone, trying to cut to the net, and he can't get to the front of the goal. Chase Griffin takes that away and has a chance to clear it out. Kept alive by Quinte though, trying to get it back to the blue line. Couple of spin moves and loses his footing. That'll be the first Toros penalty coming up. It'll be a tripping call as that's off in the right corner. Grunewald goes to the bench for our extra attacker. And no, it's not going to be trip, it's going to be hooking, but it is going to be a Toros penalty. Face-off was off to the right now of Patrick Watson, who gets back set in the goal. Over here to the side, it's another chance to keep this in on the left-hand side. Back in behind the net. Trying to find a man to get it back to the blue line up in front. There's a shot that gets kicked aside by Watson from the slot area. Can't get it out. Here's a shot tipped on the way through and wide. From behind the goal, setting it up. Gavin Letton trying to stick to his man in behind. Coming over here to the side, it goes back in behind the net here for Quinte. Spinning off a couple of defenders. He'll put it over here to the side and go back in behind the net. Gilchrist will set it up, walking out. Can't shoot the puck though, he keeps it alive. Back to the blue line now. Here's a shot by Courtney that gets blocked as they hit a player up in front. Trying to get it back to the line again for Courtney. Courtney isn't going to shoot it, so he sets it off to the side. Right in front of the net, that shot is stopped there and held on to by Watson. Face-off now was off to the left of Watson, with BB taking the draw here for Quinte. Winning it cleanly, back there for Ware. Nathan Wayne tried to get it out of his own end. Here comes another chest shot. Good blocker stop there by Watson. Kicked it off to the right. In that corner. Gets it back to the line, kept alive by Thompson. Thompson gets it over here to the other side. Good job by Dawson to push it off over to the left end corner from behind the net. That's Nelson setting it up. Nelson's got 2 goals. He scored the first 2 for Quinte after the Toros struck first on a goal by Corley. And ever since then, Quinte has ran away with it with 3 more goals and are leading this one 5-1 in the third period and working on a power play with 10 seconds left to go on it. Nelson. Back to the line. They're going to take a shot on net. Hits a stick and goes up and wide. From the corner, from behind the net. Toros have killed off the penalty. Thompson's shot. Stopped there by Watson, and he'll cover it up. Face-off was off to the left of the Toros end. Back to the line, a slap shot. Missing the net. Chase Griffin on not to fire it around the boards. Trying to tip it out of their zone, but could not do it. Quinte keep it alive. From behind the net, Toros are going to scoop that up. It's in behind the goal. They try and win that battle. Griffin trying to stick to his man in behind the goal, and Griffin took his man down in behind the net. And we're going to get a whistle and a penalty coming up here for interference. Face-off was off to the left of the Quinte end. Skating out with that is Elric as he brings it in. Elric pushes it in behind the net and will be the first one in behind the goal after it. Trying to jam that up in front against Chase Griffin. As Griffin tried to keep it in behind the goal, they're going to get a whistle for the puck in behind the net. Face-off was now again off to the right of the Toros zone. Chance to clear this out. There's another hit. Quinte take this away from their own end and just kill this off. They move it up through center. Turned over there to the Toros as they move it over there to the side. This is a chance here for Christensen. Taking one right to the front of the goal that gets stopped by Grunewald though. From behind the net. Tucker can't get it out. Good job to try and keep it alive. Backhanded out of the zone. Scooped up here by the Toros as they bring it in. Hit there by Christensen. Trying to get it away from Smitty does. Christensen with some nice moves. Walks in. Stopped there by Grunewald. Face-off was off to the left of Grunewald, who gets back set in the goal. Toros win the drawback for Gavin Laton. Laton shot. Stopped by Grunewald. Collects that in the Quinte crest and holds on to it. Rudnicki now to take the draw here in front of us. Wins it cleanly. Quinte get it and send it down the ice back to the corner. From behind the goal. Hodgins is going to have to hustle after it as he's got Norton on him in behind the goal. Here comes a chance to move it over here to the side. Kept alive here by Quinte's Andrews, but here comes a chance back up the other way. Going to look to find some open ice. Turned over there to try and put it back in the zone. Fired and out past Laton. Norton trying to get to this loose puck first. As Norton is in the corner. Pushed wide by Gavin Laton behind the net. Laton trying to stick to his man in behind the goal and pin that puck in behind the net. Good job by Laton, and it comes free. Gavin Laton with a pass over here to the side. Gonna look for another chance to bring this in here for the Toros. Through center ice. It's a drop pass. Trying to take one right to the front. It's a backhand by Rudnicki, knocked down. Kept in by Gavin Laton. And now poked away. That leads to BB and Reed coming in. BB, Reed, and they score. Reed from the side of the net tipped it in, and it's 6-1. Face off there from center. Here comes a chance to dump it in. Courtney's got control of it. Courtney's pass was tape to tape, and here they come bringing it in with BB, who puts it in behind the net. BB pushes it off to the side as they try and win this battle. Spinning off a couple of checkers, it goes behind the net. Coming around to the side with a shot. Stopped there by Patrick Watson. Blake Jeans tried to get to the loose puck. Kept alive. There's a shot that goes in wide. Trying to find that loose puck again in the left corner. From behind the net, BB was waiting for a pass up in front. Trying to get away from Hoare there at the other side. Goes back in behind the net. A chance to sweep it up in front for BB. And he couldn't shoot it. It's still loose there from the slot area. And Quinte can't get to that loose puck, so it goes off to the corner. Trying to keep it alive there at the line. Here comes BB. BB shot wide of the mark. And picked up again here by Nathan Wayne, who fires that over there to the side for Jeans to try and get to that loose puck. They're trying to dig after it and get that out of their own end. Kept alive by Quinte, and that shot is rolled in. Knocked down at the front by Damian Anderson. Around the boards it goes here for Quinte as they try and get it back to the line. He's walking right out to the slot area now. Looking to take the shot. It's redirected in front and then swept into the goal for a 7-1 lead for Quinte. Face-off was here from center. Trying to win that puck. It's over here to the side for Andrews as he brings it in. Andrews shot. Stopped there by Watson, and he'll hold on to it. Face-off now is off to the right of the Toros end. Back to the blue line. That's over the stick. And skating back after it in his own end comes Thompson. He's got a man right on him. And here comes a chance to try and take it away, and that's Ladolf taking it back in his own end. Turnover there to the Toes. A chance to shoot that. That got blocked on the way through as they try and get this back up through center. Brought in by Norton as he brings it up over the line. Rolled on net. Kicked aside there by Watson. That was actually Strawn who had that opportunity. Couldn't get one to the net. Taken away there by the Toes to try and get it out of the zone. Another turnover there in the zone from behind the net. Elric trying to get away from a couple of defenders. In behind the goal, there's another shot that's up in the air and stopped by Watson. Face-off was off to the right of the Quinte end, or the Toros end. There's a shot that goes off the post area. Off to the corner, back in behind the net for Gilchrist. As Gilchrist tried to throw that up in front. Fired around the boards here for a chance to get this out of their own end. Had to get around Brown here for the chance, and Brown stood him up, and we're getting a penalty coming up here. Face-off was taken by Rudnicki, pops over here to the side. Back to the blue line. Here's a shot, good block by Gilchrist, and not out. Good job by Hodgins. Keeping it in from the line was Gavin Laton. Now for Ben Williams, back over here to the other side. Hodgins picks this up, walks out, drops it back to the line again for Laton. Laton shot on net, knocked down with a high stick. Picked up by Quinte again and fired around the boards, knocked down by Oliver Hodgins. Tip past him, Hodgins picks it up. Hodgins will dump that deep back to the corner from behind the net when Andrews. He'll find it but can't clear it. Another chance to get it out, and there comes another penalty. This one will be tripping coming up here to the Toros. BB now to take this draw off to the right of the Toros end. Knocked down here by Quinte as they try and shoot this. That's BB who can't shoot it to the front of the net. Through a couple of defenders, rolls it in. That got stopped by Watson. 30 seconds left to go here. Ben Christensen takes that pass and moves it over here to the side. For Risbridger, brings it in. Risbridger putting the brakes on, getting around a couple of defenders with some moves, but then finally lost it. Picked up here by Christensen for Risbridger. Risbridger tried to find Christensen. Great stop there by Grunewald. With the pad stopped, kept it out. And now here comes another chance here for Quinte to push that away. That goes off to the corner, and that is how this one is going to end. It was a good start for the Toros, jumping out 1-0. But then all Quinte for the rest of the game as they win this one 7-1 over the Toros for their first game of 2024. So they'll look to regroup in their next game. Thank you for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.